ॐ अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिन्निति नामिने। नमस्ते सरस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशतारिणे। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौरभक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। Hare Krishna everyone. How is everyone? Did everyone already have dinner? Not yet. Hmm. Today we are going to talk about one thing we all love to do. We all love to eat, don't we? We all have our favorite foods, right? And about food, no matter which religion a person follows, but food is always a part of festivals, right? In Christmas, they have a big feast. Muslims on the Eid, they have a special feast. And we also on Diwali, we have a grand feast, right? So, food reflects our religious beliefs and our rituals, our culture, which part of the world we are from. So, food is more than fuel for body. It nourishes our body and it also nourishes our soul. So around the world, what people eat, how they eat, when they eat, that is often shaped by their spiritual, their religious, their cultural background. For example, if you come from India, no matter where you live in the world, but your food will have Indian touch, right? So a lot of you are Gujarati. So in Gujarati homes, you will find a typical flavor, and in South Indian food, you will find a different touch. So, food you eat, it tells a lot about you. In Christianity, it is said that whether you eat or drink, whatever you do it for the glory of the Lord. So, have you ever noticed in movies, or if you have visited some friends from different religion, in many families or cultures, people say a prayer before they eat. Maybe you have seen someone close their eyes and they say thank you God for this meal, or they hold their hands and they do some prayers, something like that. Or you may have seen someone, they fold their hands, light a candle before they have their meal. Some even sing the song before they start their dinner. So this practice of praying before they eat, it's very widespread, and it is more than a tradition. It's about something very important. So last week we talked about gratefulness, right? And so this tradition of praying before we eat, it reflects another very important value, which is gratitude. So I will start sharing my screen now. So today we'll try to explore how Bhagavad Gita teaches this same idea. And Bhagavad Gita even goes a little deeper. So let's see what Bhagavad Gita says about how we should eat. Okay. So this verse is Bhagavad Gita, chapter 3, verse number 33. Bhagavad Gita 3.13. Okay, if anyone wants to repeat after me, they can after I finish this sloka. यज्ञशिष्टाशिनः सन्तो मुच्यन्ते सर्वकिल्बिषये भुञ्जते ते त्वघं पापा ये पचन्त्यात्मकारणात्. Would anyone like to have a go?
I will.
Yes, please.
The devotees of the Lord are released from all kinds of sins because they eat food which is offered first for sacrifice. Others who prepare food for personal sense enjoyment verily eat on only sin.
Thank you. Would anyone like to recite this verse as well? No? Okay. So, when we read the translation, the devotees of the Lord are released from all kinds of sins because they eat food which is offered first for sacrifice, and others who prepare food for personal sense enjoyment, they verily eat only sin. So, this may sound like a lot of Sanskrit words, but the meaning is very simple and beautiful. Meaning is the good people who eat food that has first been offered to God, they are freed from all sin. But those who cook and eat just for their own enjoyment, they only eat sin. So, in other words, when we eat food after offering it to God with love and thankfulness, it becomes pure and spiritual. But if we cook and eat selfishly, there is no consideration of God, thinking only about ourselves, how it tastes, how we are hungry. If you're only thinking about our own sense enjoyment, then we miss out on a great opportunity, great chance to make our food holy. And we may become very selfish in our hearts. So, why should we be grateful to God for food? Would anyone like to share something? Why should we be grateful for food? Any ideas? Okay, where does the food we eat come from? Nisar, tell me. Whatever you eat, where does it come from? So, food we eat. Someone may say it comes from kitchen. Someone will say it comes from the market, Coles, Woolworths, comes from the farm, and so on. But think about everything that has to happen just for you to eat maybe a slice of bread or a little place of rice. So first of all, a farmer has to plow the land, plant the seeds, then rain has to fall, then sun has to shine at the right time, and then someone harvests the grains, then someone transports them in a truck to a store, and then someone cooks the food for you. Your parents have to go to work hard to get money to buy the ingredients, right? And before all of this happens, who created the sun, the water, the seeds, who created the farmer, who created your mother, who created your father. So all these people and all these factors have contributed just so that you can eat one spoonful of even rice. So the creator of all of these is God. So whether we call him Krishna, we call him Allah or Jesus, or we know him as universe or just a higher power. But when we sit down to eat, that's a good time to pause and just close our eyes and say thank you, isn't it? So when we offer food, what happens? So has anyone heard of the word prasad or prasadam?
Yes.
What does it mean? Do you know? Prasadam is a Sanskrit word. Does anyone know what it means in English? Okay, so today I will tell you. So in Bhakti Yoga, the yoga of devotion, there is a special practice. It's called Prasad. Prasad means mercy or Lord's grace. Whatever God has given to us, we offer it back to God, and then we say thank you, and that offering becomes prasad. And then when we have it, it has the blessing of the Lord, right? So before eating, in lot of households, we place the food in front of a picture or altar of Krishna, and we say a simple prayer. So this is like an offering of love. We are offering our love to Krishna, and we are saying that, oh Lord, you have given me everything, my body, my breath, my mind, the tongue that I use to enjoy this food, the stomach that digests all the food I eat and nourishes my body, everything you have given to me. And now you have given me this food also. And I want to thank you by offering you this meal. So please accept it. So this is how we put the food before we eat. We put in front of the Lord, and we make this prayer. It's just like, when a child, they makes a drawing, and when mom or dad comes home, child has spent maybe 1 hour, 2 hours making that drawing, coloring it, and making it look really nice. But when mom or dad come home, they just gift it to mom or dad. And it's not because the parents need it, but it's because the child loves their mom or dad. So similarly, when we offer the food we are going to eat to Lord, it's not because he needs it. It's because we love him. We want to show our love to him, right? So Krishna, he is God. He doesn't need our food. He is called Sampurna Purush, a complete supreme man. He doesn't need anything from anyone except for one thing. He only accepts our love. And when he accepts it, that is when the food becomes, it's called sanctified. The food becomes sanctified. It means spiritually energized. And that food is called prasadam. And prasadam, normal food just nourishes our body, but prasadam, it nourishes our body and our soul. So what our verse said, our verse said, others who prepare food for personal sense enjoyment, verily they eat sin only. So if we eat food without offering, without the food that is not prasadam, then what we are eating is called sin. Some of you might have heard the Sanskrit word papa. So Krishna says, Bhunjate te tvagham papa. The people who eat just for their own enjoyment, they are eating sin. And what do other religions they say about thanking God? In Christianity, they say grace. That is how they call their prayer. Muslims, they say Bismillah before they eat, which means in the name of God. Jewish people, they also say, I forgot the word, but it also means that, oh Lord, you are so blessed. Buddhist people, they also practice mindful eating. And in a lot of indigenous cultures around the world, they offer prayers to nature or the spirits or ancestors before they eat. And in our culture, this is the practice. We prepare a plate and we offer it to the Lord before we eat. And you might wonder, why we have to go to this whole process of preparing a plate and then offering it to God. Can I not just say thank you? I just take everything on dining table and then I just say thank you to God. Can I not just do that? So, saying thank you is very good. It opens our heart, keeps us humble. But offering the food to God before eating is even deeper. So, it means that we are remembering, we are accepting that we are not the center of the universe. God is the center of universe. So when we become a person who thinks that I'm the center of the universe, that person, seeks so much importance, and that person can't remain humble. But when we know that center of the universe is God, he controls whatever happens in the world, whatever happens to me. He is the supreme authority. That makes us humble. So by offering to him, we are saying that God, you first. I will eat after you. And that way we connect our eating to something sacred. So it is not just about the politeness. Saying thank you is polite, yes. But offering food for properly to God, it means that we are expressing our love and our understanding that He is the giver of that food. And the best part is that, that food becomes transformed. It's not just after we offer it to God, it is not just material food anymore, but it is divine food. And as our verse said, if we don't offer and if we eat, that is called sin. So now after we offer, it's no longer sin, but it becomes prasadam. So God is not hungry for the food we offer him, right? But what he desires is our love that we put into our offering to him. So wise people, people who are very wise, intelligent, what they do is, it only takes few minutes. When the food is ready in the kitchen, they keep a special plate for Krishna and they arrange everything that has been cooked, one bowl of each item on the plate. And then they put tulsi leaf, one tulsi leaf on each item. And then they place the plate in front of a photo or a deity of Krishna. And then they pray to him to accept it first. And there are special prayers to say when we offer food to God. And once God eats, once Krishna eats, they thank him and then they eat it. Now, someone may ask that does Krishna really come to our home and eat what we offer him? So I know you guys are very smart. You have questions like this. So you may wonder, like, yes, I'm happy to offer food to Krishna, but is he going to ever come to my home and eat it? So yes, that's a genuine question. So let me tell you a story, and it will help you understand how it all works. So, once in a Gurukul, Gurukul means a school in Vedic times. So, a teacher explained meaning of a shloka to the students. Shloka means the verses. You know how we every Bhagavad Gita class we learn a new shloka. So, like that, the teacher explained shloka to the students, and the shloka meant that if you offer even a flower or a fruit or a leaf or water, little water to Krishna, then he will accept it. So, one student, he looked very doubtful and he asked his teacher, that does Krishna really eat our offering? We offer food, fruits, juices, sweets, and so many other things to him daily. And when I go back to Krishna, his photo, when I go back after 10-15 minutes, everything just looks as it is, untouched. So then Guru replied that the Lord does not need to eat with his mouth only. He can eat our offering through a mere glance. He can just look at it. So we are human beings. We are inferior to him. He is superior. He is the most superior. So it is us that we have one sense of tongue. We have one mouth and we eat with mouth only. Our sense, each sense can do perform one function only, but the most superior one, as the supreme authority Krishna, he can use any of his senses to do any of the things. He can even eat with his eyes. So, Guru says that if you offer food sincerely with love, then Krishna will surely accept it. But the boy was not convinced. Then he questioned again that how is this possible? I can still see that food is there. You are saying that he ate with his eyes, but why is the food still there? It hasn't even reduced a little bit. It means that he hasn't eaten anything. Then Guru replied that no, Krishna ate it, and he also left it for you so that you can take it as his prasadam. But you need to have faith in him. And then this child, he kept persisting. He said, how could he even eat it? The food is still present in the plate, so I don't think he ate it. And the teacher said, okay, now for today, let's end the class. Tomorrow, you have to remember this shloka. Before the class starts, I'm going to ask you this shloka. So then this boy, the same boy who was asking questions to the teacher, he was very obedient, very intelligent. So he straight away memorized the shloka and was ready for the next day. And next day, before the class started, and when the teacher asked, he recited this shloka very fluently, and he impressed his teacher. So the teacher said, well done. Where did you learn this shloka from? And the boy answered that I learnt it from the book. I opened my book, I looked at the shloka, then I practiced it again and again. I recited it several times, and finally I memorized it. So the Guru said that, oh, so now did the shloka enter your memory? Then the boy said, yes. Shloka has entered my memory, and now it is going to stay in my memory forever. I will never forget it. So then the Guru said, that means the shloka has now disappeared from the book. So the child said, no, the shloka is still there in the book, but it is also, it is also there in the book. It's also there in my memory. Then Guru smiled and he replied that then why can't God ate the food we offer. Why can't that food be on the plate also and in his belly also? So some things are subtle. Not everything has to be material, right? These are spiritual concepts. So until you are ready to understand these subtle spiritual concepts, you should have faith. You should have faith in the words of your guru, your teacher. You should have faith in the words of Bhagavad Gita. Bhagavad Gita is spoken by Krishna only. If he says that he accepts the food we offer, he accepts the flower we offer, the water we offer, if he says he does, then we should have faith in him. So then Guru explained to that boy also that, you should have faith that when we offer something to Krishna with love and affection, Krishna will surely accept it. So now this boy was convinced. So before we go, I also wanted to say what kind of food we can offer to Krishna, right? That's also important. We can't offer anything and everything to Krishna because Krishna is also a person and every person has liking and disliking. So there are certain foods he does not like. So we can offer Krishna pure vegetarian food. He does not like meat, fish, or eggs. Okay, so he doesn't eat them, and we should also not eat them because this involves violence to other living beings. There is soul in the animals the meat comes from. And the same soul that is within us, the same soul is there in the animal, the fish, the chicken, the same soul is there. So Krishna, being the father of all souls, he cannot tolerate the violence towards any soul. So he does not like that. So Krishna does not eat this kind of food, meat, fish, or eggs. Okay, so that is something we can't offer to Krishna. And in Bhagavad Gita 9.26, as we said, Krishna says, if one offers with love and devotion a leaf, a flower, a fruit, or water, I will accept it. So this means that even the simple offering, like if you have a tulsi plant at home, you can just pluck a little leaf and you can offer it to the lotus feet of Krishna, his photo. And just that simple offering, or you have a flower, you offer to him a fruit. Before you going to eat fruit, wash it nicely and put it in a plate, put a tulsi leaf on it, and you can just offer it to God. It's so easy, so simple, and even that simple offering can make Krishna very happy that you are making him a part of your life, you are making him a part of your day. So he will definitely be happy if we give it to him with love, right? So even if as we said, you can even offer a little glass of water, put a tulsi leaf in it, and offer it to him, and he will accept it. So we'll quickly talk about how we can start doing this. We can try how we can do it today. So, what you can start doing is, as we said earlier, you can just keep a plate separate for Krishna. No one else will eat from that plate. We will always offer food to Krishna from that plate. Okay. So you can prepare the plate and place it before Lord. Close your eyes, you bow your head, and you softly say, if you don't know the prayers, the mantras that we're supposed to offer, but if you still have the feeling that you should offer, then just close your eyes and say the simple prayer that Lord Krishna, um, uh, thank you for this food. I offer it to you with love. Please bless it and please let it nourish me so I can serve you and the others. And then simply you eat that food with gratitude. So even if you are at school, or you are with friends, you can just close your eyes for a second and remember him and say thank you to Krishna. So that is the key. The key is your consciousness. You are aware. Before you put food in your mouth, you are aware that ultimately it comes from Krishna. So um, today, what we learned is gratitude about food. Gratitude is a very important quality. We should all have gratitude for everything we have. Sometimes we should wonder that where is all this coming from? There are millions of people in the world that don't even have anything to eat, right? And I every day get nice cooked tasty meals, whatever I like, whenever I like. I have access to food. I have a kitchen. I have a mom who can cook. I have nice pantry. I have snacks. I have so much. So I'm so blessed. So sometimes we should wonder. We should not take these things for granted. We should not waste food. There are millions of people in the world who don't even have a grain of food to eat. So, yes, it is in today's world, it's very easy to forget that this food is a miracle. Because everything is so fast and, fast food, fast life. Nobody has time to take a moment and think where is all this coming from and thank Him. Thank God for our meal. But that is a way of showing gratitude to God. So that showing gratitude, offering food to Him, it turns our food, our mundane food, it turns our mundane act of eating into an act of love. So that way we include Krishna in our eating as well. So Krishna teaches us in Bhagavad Gita that the food that has been offered to him, it purifies us. So, it reminds us that we are not alone in this world. We are surrounded by God's gifts. And by offering our food back to him, we open the door to a relationship with him. In our last week's homework, there were 10 MCQs, but at the bottom I had a note of writing that, describe what you did this week to build a relationship with Lord. Some of you missed that part, but a lot of you sent me nice responses about that as well. So by offering our food to him as well, that's another way of opening the door of relationship with him. He becomes a part of our day, and that relationship with God, it brings us joy. It brings us peace and very fulfilling, very content heart. Because that way, um, who do you go out to eat with? You go out to eat with your friends. You can't eat with strangers, right? So when God is a part of your, you have a relationship of eating with God. That means God is your friend. He is your family. Every meal, every fruit, everything that goes in your mouth has been sanctioned by Him, has been blessed by Him. So that's such a wonderful way of building, strengthening your relationship with God. So next time, when you pick up your spoon, or you bite into your sandwich or pizza, please ask yourself, have I remembered the one who gave me this gift? Okay. And if yes, if you have remembered him, then your meal, whatever you are eating, is not just food, it is prasadam. It is prasadam means spiritual grace. So I request all of you to start doing this practice. Some of you at home might be already doing this, and those who are not doing, please be honest with yourself, with God, and do an honest endeavor to start doing this, right? All right. So today we'll conclude here. If anyone has any questions or they want to share something about offering to God, they can unmute and share with me. I'm also going to share a very nice story in the homework today as well. I'll do it after we finish our class. Any questions? Anything?
No.
Okay, then someone summarize today's class for me.
No.
Hamish, do you want to tell me what we talked about today? Hare Krishna, Hamish, how are you?
Good.
Did you hear the whole class, beta, or did you join later?
I heard the whole class.
Oh, okay. Do you want to summarize maybe 2 or 3 lines what we talked about today?
Not really.
Hmm?